Monsieur Patrice MOTSEPE, Président de la Confédération africaine de football.
I've said that as far as I am concerned, as far as CAF is concerned, and I think I must start first by saying I had a very good meeting, a very, very good meeting with the President of Cameroon. The most important thing is his commitment. You will see that yesterday's meeting I was more concerned, and that's why I took my first Vice President from Senegal, and I also took my brother here, Eto, who's a son. All of us are sons of Africa, and he's a special son of Cameroon and of Africa, as well as Varon, who's a special son from the Democratic Republic of Congo. So yesterday we were talking about the infrastructure, the facilities. Very good work has been done to make sure that we host an AFCON next year in Cameroon that will make the people of Cameroon proud, and that will make the people of Africa proud. And the plan was today to focus more on Omicron, because Omicron is a big challenge worldwide, and we have a duty as CAF, as our partners in Cameroon, the government, to make sure that the AFCON takes place in compliance and in adherence to global best practices in relation to COVID-19 protocols. You will see from the press statement that was released, there's a discussion of getting, I can mention the name, Unilab, which is one of the top companies in the world, the testing companies that's been used to test players, match officials. We have to have confidence. We recognize there are challenges, and Omicron is a serious challenge. We also recognize that I've just come back from Qatar. I'm going back to Qatar now. I'm going to have a quick meeting in Mali to give support to my brother, the president of Mali, who's doing wonderful work, and also to meet the head of state. And then I'll be flying to Doha, because I've got to hand over the Super Cup. Al Ahly is playing Raja Casablanca. But the most important thing is what I said yesterday. We have to have confidence. We have to believe in our ability as Africans working together. And in the context of AFCON, to work together, recognizing the huge obligation we have to the health, safety, and also to protect and secure the lives of the spectators who will be coming to the games, of the guests who will be coming from outside Cameroon, of the visitors, and the players and the match officials. Those are our responsibilities. We've got a non-negotiable commitment to make sure that there is this adherence and this compliance to the Omicron and COVID-19 protocols. And we see and And we learn from what has happened in the Arab Cup as well as what the Europeans are doing. I repeat what I said. I will be reporting tomorrow with my Vice President to the leaders of CAF to give them feedback on my visit. But I can tell you, I will be here on the 7th of January. I need to give confidence. I need to give assurance. And I am confident that all of us working together with our government, with our sponsors, with all of our stakeholders, with the support of CAF, and with our international partners, the partners on to make sure that there's adherence to global best practices as far as COVID-19 is concerned, that we will have a competition, a tournament, an AFCON that will make all of us very proud.
Yes,
and I just want to finish what I said. On the 9th of January, we will kick off.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. President. You have talked about Omicron. We are knowing that this tournament is taking place under very serious health challenges. The Omicron is here and COVID-19 in general. Now, how do you reconcile the very strict health protocol of CAF, which is welcome, and of course the legitimate aspirations of the Cameroonian public to have a very popular African Cup of Nations?
Look at what has happened at the Arab Cup. There were thousands and thousands of spectators. I went to Wembley to watch the European Cup final. You know, we must always identify problems and challenges and not shy away from them. But we must also have the confidence and the belief that we can overcome them and deal with them in a responsible and accountable manner. So we have said nobody will be allowed into the stadium without a PCR test, because we have to protect those spectators who will be there. And of course, there's a concern that there'll be lots of fake tests going around. We are dealing with those issues, because I will be getting a report after the AFCON. And one of the things we know is that the experiences of our people are very important. You cannot fool people. If there are problems that people have identified and problems that people have experienced and we have not dealt with those, they will legitimately identify those. But we have to have confidence and belief in ourselves as Africans. And we have to have confidence and belief in ourselves that we can host a very successful AFCON 2021 in Cameroon that will make the people of Cameroon proud and make the people of Africa proud.
Finally, European clubs, through the European Clubs Association, ECA, is putting pressure. They don't want to release some of African players playing with them. Mr. President, what is the official position of CAF with regard to this development?
Just understand, we have to build African football. We have to build African football for our young children, both football for males and football for girls, females. And we want our players from Africa to play in Europe and do well and to play worldwide. But we also want to build African football so that in its own right, it can become a center for global excellence. So we will be engaging with all of the clubs, and we are guided by the rules. We have to follow the rules of FIFA. And it's very, very important, because we can't always allow Africa to come at the end and to be at the back. Can't do that. We have to, this is a new generation. We've got to allow our people to work together for our children and create confidence for the young boys and girls in Cameroon who went to watch Eto'o and get inspired by Eto'o. They want to watch. And they also want to watch. I mean, and we need our cooperation. This is a new period we're entering into. where we have a duty to give a better future. Today it's football. Tomorrow it's science, it's technology, it's education. And it's about the upliftment and the growth and the development of Africa. We have to stand firm.
To summarize, the 9th
Yeah.
of January 2022 at the Olympic Stadium, we are going to have Cameroon versus Burkina Faso. You confirm that, Dr. Patrice MOTSEPE?
Well, I'm going to be a 7 on the 7th of January. And I'm coming to watch football. And I'm coming to watch on the 9th, Cameroon and Burkina Faso. And I'll also be around to wait and see when the trophy is handed over. Eto'o said to me he's got some idea who's going to win. And the president of Senegal said to me he's got some idea of who's going to win. But I really want to thank you and say that we must all work together. And we must all make sure that we engage and advance the interests of our people. Today it's about football because we love football and we are passionate about football. And we want to work with the rest of the world. We want to work with Europe, China, America, and the rest of the world. But we do recognize that we've got an absolutely fundamental obligation to develop and grow our continent. And in the context of football, as I've said, to make African football amongst the best in the world.